Hello, hello. So, I bounce a lot. I'll go from one project to the other and back and forth because sometimes, just to mix it up, sometimes things that are different. But like, I'll be digging on the hillside here and then come over here and start laying that out. Have to stop and go over to here and like build a house or plant a tree because a tree in the middle of the water is just awesome. And like my world didn't just come together one day, but it's been like little pieces here and where I'm cutting this out. But it started out with me cutting out down here, and there's nothing wrong with bouncing around. I mean, at a certain point you just finish your projects, but right here, I started a project where I flattened this out so that I could have some kind of a building that looks down, whether it's going to be another one of my towers to where I can make it kind of fancy and get to there and just look down at this island, or if it's going to be a house or something to that nature. I ain't honestly sure what it's going to be. I've been so tempted to redo that building, but the fact that it's a big, big square there, that just kind of reminds me of where I've been. But yeah, so like I'm getting ready to like start over in here, and I'm like, but this over here ain't even done yet. But it's a process, and there's nothing wrong with going through the process, doing a little bit at a time, and then moving on to the next thing, doing a little bit at a time. Not everybody can just walk in and build the entire city. Sometimes when you make the garden, you go over and dig out some hillside, or you start planting your tree and then you go over here and maybe dig out something, or you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to cut down trees today. It's all good. This is again, play your way, but there's nothing wrong with bouncing around. At the end of the day, as you see, this was one big hillside that went clear up to there, and it's dug out to all this. And I would say it's going to be my next big project, but be honest with you, half the time when I do this stuff, I don't know what it's going to be. I just keep going with it. I don't know if I'm going to dig this all the way out or just flatten it out. I just keep going and see what it's going to take me. But right now, I'm kind of bouncing. Never did finish this house. Enderman pooped on my lawn again. Alright, thank you for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Later.